Petrol and diesel ek LTR price cheap how? To make your petrol or diesel go further and effectively lower your cost per liter, focus on smarter buying habits and more efficient driving. There is no way to instantly achieve a dramatically cheaper price per liter, as prices are influenced by global crude oil costs and local taxes. Smart buying strategies. Use fuel rewards programs. Many retailers, including supermarkets and fuel station brands like GOBP, offer loyalty programs that provide fuel discounts based on your purchases. Some credit cards also offer cashback or points for fuel spending. Fill up on the right day and time. Some research suggests that fuel prices tend to be cheaper earlier in the week, particularly on Mondays or Tuesdays, and then rise toward the weekend when demand is higher. Filling up in the morning or late evening can also be beneficial, as fuel is denser when cooler, meaning you get slightly more fuel for the same volume. Use gas price apps. Download apps like GasBuddy or check the prices on services like Google Maps to find the cheapest fuel stations in your area. Prices can vary significantly even within the same city. Consider warehouse retailers. Membership clubs like Costco often have competitive fuel prices that are exclusive to their members. Fuel-efficient driving habits. Drive smoothly. Avoid aggressive acceleration and hard braking, which waste fuel. Maintain a steady speed as much as possible. Use cruise control. On highways, cruise control helps maintain a constant speed, which is more fuel efficient than constantly adjusting your foot on the accelerator. Avoid excessive idling. Don't let your car sit idle for more than a minute. Modern cars don't need to warm up for very long, and it's better to turn the engine off while waiting in queue or at a long red light. Plan your routes. Combine multiple errands into a single, longer trip to avoid making several short, fuel-intensive trips. Use a navigation app to find the most efficient route and avoid heavy traffic. Vehicle maintenance and upkeep. Keep tires properly inflated. Underinflated tires increase your vehicle's rolling resistance, forcing the engine to work harder and consume more fuel. Check your tire pressure regularly and inflate them to the manufacturer's recommended level. Remove unnecessary weight. For every extra 45 kg of weight, your fuel economy can drop by 1-2%. Remove non-essential items from your trunk and back seat. Maintain your vehicle regularly. A poorly maintained engine can reduce fuel efficiency. Get routine tune-ups. Use the manufacturer's recommended grade of motor oil and replace dirty air filters. Minimize aerodynamic drag. Remove roof racks and carriers when they are not in use, as they increase wind resistance. Keep windows closed at high speeds for the same reason. To find a cheap price for petrol and diesel, you must consider that prices vary by location and fluctuate daily based on factors like international crude oil prices, exchange rates, and taxes. You can lower your cost per liter by looking for sales or offers, opting for fuel-efficient driving, or traveling to a state with lower fuel taxes. For example, if you are in Prayagraj, you can check daily prices for your specific city and compare them with those in other regions of India to identify lower-priced areas. Factors influencing fuel prices. International crude oil prices. Crude oil is the raw material for petrol and diesel, so when its price increases, fuel prices in India also rise. Exchange rates. India imports crude oil, so fluctuations in the Indian rupee's value against other currencies can affect the cost of fuel. Taxes. Both central and state governments levy various taxes on petrol and diesel, which contribute significantly to the final price. Dynamic fuel pricing. Prices are revised daily by oil manufacturing companies to reflect these changes. Strategies to find cheaper fuel. Monitor daily prices. Check the daily prices on websites like Business Today or fuel provider apps for the most current information. Compare state prices. Fuel prices can vary significantly by state due to differences in state taxes. Look for discounts and offers. Keep an eye out for promotional campaigns or discounts offered by petrol stations or oil companies. Consider fuel-efficient vehicles. Opting for more fuel-efficient vehicles can reduce your overall fuel expenditure, even if the per-liter price remains the same. Drive efficiently. Practicing fuel-efficient driving techniques can significantly decrease fuel consumption, making your existing fuel last longer. As on 14 September 2025, the petrol price in Allahabad stands at 95 rupees 77 paise. The price increased from yesterday. Compared to the previous month, petrol price exhibited low volatility. The petrol prices are revised every day at 6 am. Termed dynamic fuel pricing. It was introduced in June 2017 in order to increase transparency and limit speculative practices. The price of petrol in Allahabad is influenced by a host of factors such as Brent crude oil prices, rupee to US dollar exchange rate, geopolitical risks like war which can cause market disequilibrium, supply chain issues, etc. Besides, domestic conditions like change in excise duty or state taxes, change in demand, etc. affect petrol prices as well. Gross refining margins and dealer commissions are also factored in while calculating the petrol prices in Allahabad. Diesel is a popular fuel in European cars, with over half of new registrations of this type. What are the differences between these two propellants? Conventional diesel and petrol are both produced from mineral oil, but the precise refining methods vary. Diesel is in principle easier to refine than gasoline. However, it contains more pollutants that must be extracted before it can reach the same levels of emissions as petrol. Per liter, diesel contains more energy than petrol and the vehicle's engine combustion process is more efficient, adding up to higher fuel efficiency and lower CO2 emissions when using diesel. Diesel and petrol engines. By virtue of the combustion process and the overall engine concept, a diesel engine can be up to 40% more efficient than a spark-ignited petrol engine with the same power output, ceteris paribus, particularly with new, low-compression diesels. The calorific value of diesel fuel is roughly 45.5 mj/kg, megajoules per kilogram, slightly lower than petrol which is 45.8 mj/kg. However, diesel fuel is denser than petrol and contains about 15% more energy by volume, roughly 36.9 mj/liter compared to 33.7 mj/liter. Accounting for the difference in energy density, the overall efficiency of the diesel engine is still some 20% greater than the petrol engine, despite the diesel